I did not expect to like this as much as I did. Hey everyone, I'm Marianna and welcome back to Hearts Paperbacks. Okay, today we're talking about The Duke's Stolen Bride by Harriet Caves. And trust me, if you love a good enemies to lovers plot but make it revenge, then this is the book for you. It's chef's kiss. So buckle up and let's get into it because I cannot explain why I couldn't put this book down for the life of me. Okay, the plot. We're talking about drama. Imagine it. We have Lady Evangeline and she's already at the altar about to marry her childhood friend who she doesn't love, and bam! The Duke of Eldermoor enters the chapel and he accuses the groom of being already married to his sister. Complete delicious chaos. The Duke, aka Hugh, is here for revenge and he's not here to play at all. He's furious and he wants payback for his sister's ruin. And to do that, he actually steals Evangeline as his own bride. So the twist, they're now into a forced marriage and I was there for it the whole time. There's this simmering tension between them, it's palpable. This book just hooked me from the start, I just loved every minute of it. And honestly, this plot just feels like Bridgerton meets Beauty and the Beast to me, but with way more angst. I kept flipping the pages because every moment could just explode with all the chemistry and all the anticipation. So let's talk tropes. We have enemies to lovers and marriage and convenience. This one hits the enemies to lovers button hard. You and Evangeline aren't just, irritated with each other. No, they're bound together by revenge and betrayal.
Love it.
There's this constant push and pull energy because he's the villain who has actually captured his wife and she cannot live. And their love and I guess overall marriage feels like a battle of wills. What kept me hooked is that it has this angsty, sizzling chemistry of I hate you but I cannot keep my hands off you. This is the trope I live for. And of course we have a classic trope in the Regency romances, and I mean by now with all the Regency romances I've read, this is, a staple. It has to have marriage and convenience in it. And nothing says we're forced to be together like getting stolen at the altar. But this is definitely not the gentle and happy, I guess, arranged marriage that most Regency books have. No, this was filled with revenge and tension. And now they just have to live together under one roof, where we have wings that Evangeline is not allowed to go to, and they're supposed to not kill each other, I guess, but also not kiss each other. Okay, characters. They make this book what it is. I said what I said. Evangeline, I love her, and it's not pretty, common for me to actually love the female lead, but in this case she's vulnerable, but she also has strength, and she's just such a unique character for me. She steps up to marry a man she doesn't want in order to protect her sister, which is so sweet, and having a sister on my own, I can totally relate to that. And she actually shows how she's self-sacrificing and loyal to her family and her sister. She holds her own as well, and she doesn't let Hugh, bully her around. She definitely gives me Elizabeth Bennet vibes because of her sister, but also because of the banter with her and Hugh, but with a softer edge. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, she's more like a Kate Sharma from Bridgerton. She had that oomph, I guess, because she's courageous and she knows when to stand up for herself. And then we have Duke Hugh of Eldermoor. I love this. This man is so intense, oh my god, I loved it. He's tortured, he's hunted, and he has his rage riling him up all the time. We get the best banter scenes, I'm telling you. For me, even though he does say himself like make me your villain in the book, I think he's just like an anti-hero. It's the classic villain scenario for me. Every time he tried to be the villain or, the grumpy character of the book, he just couldn't get through to it. But he's the classic scenario of the villain who actually isn't the villain, because every time he acted cold and all intense, we get these small moments where he turns soft for Evangeline, and they were so cute. I love those moments. And again, his line, make me your villain, but you're my wife and you'll have to obey, like it or not. Chills. Literal chills. He's definitely giving me Mr. Rochester vibes, but darker. And maybe a bit hotter. And I think together Hugh and Evangeline are like the perfect storm. We have this wild tension and this stolen glasses and the slow burn. Oh my god. I couldn't get enough. It was like watching a boxing match, but instead of things getting harsher, they were getting hotter. That's all I'm gonna say right now. So, if you're looking for a historical romance that has all this angst, and all this spice and all this drama, then The Duke's Stolen Bride should be your next read. We have the beautiful Regency setting, we have the romance, we have the revenge. So good. and the tropes and the angst and the stolen looks. I'm telling you, I was binging the book before I actually knew what was happening, and I think so will you. Overall, my rating for the book was like a 4 out of 5. Now that I'm reading more Regency romances, I'm starting to get the feel of, what is good and what is not, and this one is worth your while. And as far as spiciness is concerned, I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, the scenes that Caves wrote and the anticipation leading up to those scenes, I cannot even put it into words. So, would I recommend it? Absolutely. Just keep in mind that when going into this book, you are signing up for a lot of tension. And also a lot of simmering touches and stolen glasses, and you will love every second of it. So if you're in the mood for a dark duke, a heroine with a spine, and a revenge romance, then yeah, just close the video and go read the book, girl. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, comment down below your favorite villainous characters. I'm dying to read your comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss another book review from me. In the meantime, keep reading and stay passionate. Bye!